Good evening and welcome to Devon Does Tech Does a Stream. My name is Devon. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. It is Friday night, which as so far has meant that we do this stream. We have been doing this stream. Hey Skylac, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We have been doing this stream on Friday nights for, this is episode 11. So we've been doing it for 2.5 months now, once a week on Fridays. But that's something that we are going to talk about. It is no longer going to be on Fridays, at least for a while. So as of right now, Friday means stream night. So welcome to the stream. If you have a drink, please raise it in the air. Only if you are old enough and or enjoy a drink. Otherwise, grab some water or grab some snacks or something. Either way is fine with me. Cheers and thanks for being here. I am unfortunately by myself tonight, flying solo, but that doesn't mean that tonight is going to be any less action-packed. Honestly, we've got quite a bit to talk about, to look at, to go over. Tons of different things. A couple of really exciting things. We went to an estate sale this week, and there happened to be some technology there that I might have picked up. So I am going to show that off. And I'm really excited just to play with it. We went, I think it was on Tuesday? No, it was Monday, because it was over the weekend. And then on Monday, everything went half price. So we went on Monday, picked some stuff up for half price. So I have been sitting on it. I haven't even touched any of it. Pretty excited, honestly, to just see if it even works. So we'll see what happens there. We also have a couple different things have come to light recently, at least in my world of like tech and gaming stuff. There's a interesting little teaser video that I'm going to show everybody. I thought that was pretty cool. Bunch of different things going on. And hopefully I was looking for some suggestions on some different stuff. If anybody has opinions on stuff, we'll get to. We got a whole night. Planned. So I'm excited. How was your day? Do you want me to call you Skylac or do you want me to call you Sean? It doesn't really matter to me. I always just feel weird. It's not weird when I know only like the one name. I have no problem calling people by their like internet handles and their internet like, gamer tags and stuff. Until I know both your names, your in real life name and your like gamer tag. Then it just gets weird. But I usually, unless somebody has a preference, probably go towards in real life names. I don't know, again, unless somebody has a preference. So, how was your day? Hopefully you're doing good. We actually, something that you might be interested in, Sean, is that we ended up watching Rampage on Wednesday night. We finally got around to watching Rampage again on Wednesday. Doing all right. Had to take a little nap after work. Super tired. Oh man. Yeah. So we finally watched that. It was pretty entertaining. So of course we did not watch the new Dynamite, but we also have apparently subscribed to YouTube TV because somebody didn't cancel the trial that they started up 7 days ago. So we'll probably be watching it for at least the next month. Yeah, we watched it. It was really interesting. It's a completely different experience. So I'm actually really, really happy that I was able to see it in person and get the experience of watching it on TV. I feel like it's a lot more like exciting and action packed and going crazy on TV. Yeah, completely different. But I think it was kind of weird because it's definitely, obviously fun being there. So the whole time I'm like looking over at Katie, I'm like, okay, this is when we started chanting this. Oh my gosh, this happened. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Good evening, Pinky. Is this where the cool kids hang out? It sure is. I'm pretty sure that Skylack and I are the only cool kids, though. That's why we're both here. Everybody else is pretty lame. So, welcome to the stream, though. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully, your new space is doing good. How is the soundproofing coming? All high roller $27 of it. I only say that because I've done 0 sound conditioning in any of my spaces. That's one of those things I probably should do. I have a little rug down here, but otherwise it's just concrete. Foam panels are inflating as we... Okay, I have no idea what you mean by they're inflating. Is that just like, oh, they were probably like vacuum packed or something, and they're probably take time to open up? I don't honestly know. I don't know how any of that works. I hung up a blanket. I've got some flags around the wall that kind of help. Okay, vacuum sealed. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. My office upstairs is actually open. There's an open wall to the laundry room, so I did hang a blanket, like a big old comforter. I hung a blanket in there, so I know that helps a little bit with sound, but usually if we have laundry going, I just don't record up there. That's kind of my sound conditioning. So yeah, it's something I need to look into. I wish I would have done more. My office upstairs, we finished that ourselves. I did put some insulation in the ceiling, but I don't think it was enough because, man, the right up above the office is my daughter's room, and it is very not soundproof between the rooms. So if she's sleeping, I need to be like silent in the office. You were going to hang a curtain, but plans changed in the office. Your space is 11 by 11, and you think the reverb and echo are pretty bad. Oh, that's no good. Well, I mean, at least you're getting something. And from what I understand, again, the small like videos that I've watched and things, is that almost anything can help. Literally just hanging stuff up, putting a rug on the floor. Yeah, I've definitely watched videos where people are like, yeah, anytime I'm about to record, I like bring these like giant comforters in and like throw them over bookcases and like hang them everywhere, and it just helps absorb the sound. So I'm sure anything helps. But good thing is I don't know, I've never noticed like a giant reverb like down here or up in the office, even though both of them have like concrete floor, and at least I think I've got enough stuff hanging up in down here where it's not too bad. So that, and I've always got like music playing, and it's just I don't even worry about it down here. If I've seen Paul's hardware setup, it's essentially what you're going to do. I do not think I've seen a video from him as far as like soundproofing stuff goes, or at least his setup. I know I've seen videos from him, but he's not one of the go-tos that I usually watch like every day. So I'll go check it out though. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It took you an hour to fix your last video. Oh, man. So I'm a little bit mad. I don't know where it is. Where did it go? I got one of the little like $50 shotgun mics, and I have not been able to use it yet. So if you watched my last video where my daughter and I were down here fixing the laptop, right? So I was recording two different things. I had a smartphone right here recording like the screen kind of area, and then I had a little tripod with another phone, but with that little shotgun mic plugged into it right over here. And I ended up using the sound that was recorded with the smartphone right here, because the shotgun microphone that was like 5 feet away from me sounded so bad. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know if I just don't like the way it sounds. I don't know if I just don't know how to edit that sound properly to make it sound good. But I, for the life of me, cannot make that shotgun mic sound good, at least to me. I don't know what's going on. So that's why I use this. Even though this is like a crazy old, super cheap Yeti Snowball mic, I think just literally plugging it in sounds so much better than anything else that I've gotten or bought or anything. So, hey, it is Clout Shot. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I see you are on the stream and you are not down here in the pub with me. So there's that. So you're obviously not doing like great, but hopefully you're doing at least good. Hopefully you're at least doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I could definitely be worse. Thursday nights and Friday nights can be weird. Yeah, absolutely. I'm doing good. We had another Casey Game On meeting this afternoon, and I think we had a fully different like mindset of crunch just kind of set in. Of holy crap, the LAN party is 3 weeks away, so that's exciting. Hello. I don't know. I'm just gonna say Matt. Hi, Matt. I can't actually. The sword is actually locked up right there right now. I need to lock it up to use the key for the alcohol. So if I've got alcohol out, I cannot actually unlock and use the sword. It's a kind of sober thing. Yes, I'm super excited about the LAN party as well. It's going to be a blast. We're just scrambling, lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff that we're trying to figure out and get going in time for the LAN party. Lots of moving parts and just so many things that you just wouldn't even think about. That we just have to coordinate and make sure that, we've got enough people for. Have you gotten the VR 90s room game yet? I've not. It's still on my wish list. I'm waiting for you. I don't want to play it by myself. I want to play it. I want to play it co-op, sitting next to somebody. So let me know when you want to bust it out. I'm sure Skylac would play that as well. I know he's got a VR headset. Anybody else got a VR headset? Matt and I were talking about this game available for the VR headsets. I don't even know what it's called. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I put it on my wish list, but basically just puts you into a room that's like set in the 90s and lets you play any like retro games on a old little CRT TV, and you can switch a bunch of things out and customize it to however you want. Yeah, I know you sent me a video about it. I watched it, and then we talked about it. That's what we're talking about now. I just don't remember what the actual game was called. What yeah, I don't remember what oh my gosh. How do I work this? So I'm going to have to watch the video to see what it's called, and I don't want to do that. What's it called? What's it called? Oh, okay. No, I have no idea. I don't know. Do it. Yeah, I'm watching. He was not just immediately. It wasn't in like the description, so I'm sure I could probably like look it up. Oculus 90s emulator VR game. MUVR. That must be it. Maybe? Yeah, this looks like it. Yep. It's called MUVR, if anybody is interested. I guess I can do this. MUVR. Oh, it's apparently in beta. Platforms only. Oculus Rift, Oculus Link, Quest with PC VR, Valve Index, HTC Vive, and your 2D monitor. Windows only. Okay. So you just need to plug your Quest into a computer. So basically it's just this lets you act like you are in a room in the 90s. You've been challenged to a Fortnite duel. I guess I got to start playing again. Yeah, I mean if you've been challenged to a duel, I mean you can't just go back on that. In this game, I could challenge you to a duel of like Duck Hunt or something. I'm actually kind of interested how this game works because it says it uses RetroArch to so I'm assuming that you need to download all your own emulators and stuff. Street Fighter, yep, absolutely. Dude, that'd be hard actually, because yeah, I assume you have to use the controllers that you have for VR. Used to pwn ducks. Yeah, so I assume that you can play just about any game that is up on RetroArch. Is whatever consoles RetroArch calls for. Gosh dang it, how did Scarfino get in here? Welcome, Reed. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so this looks like a lot of fun. I think the multiplayer aspect makes it like that much cooler, right? I think it'd be super fun to play with a bunch of people. Oh, everybody's got their own TVs. That's fantastic. So it looks like you can probably just move those TVs wherever you want. That's really cool. I don't know why my chat in OBS is super slow. Contra and then move into Ninja Turtles. Oh, Turtles in Time. Get me some Turtles in Time. That's fantastic stuff right there. I've played Contra. I own Contra. Like the original NES. But it was never one of those like super nostalgic ones for me. Probably need two people to move the TVs. Yeah, right? Where's the Shredder's Revenge? I have it. I mean, it's on Game Pass. I've played it. Amelia actually really liked Shredder's Revenge. It's a super fun game. That I would definitely play that. Good stuff. All right. Well, this got off topic like ridiculously quick, so I'm okay with that. Where's the content? I'm not really. This isn't really a gaming channel. So I've actually been thinking about starting up a gaming channel, like with Amelia, though. She really, really wants her own YouTube channel. So as much as I can try to involve her in my, tech videos, it's sometimes hard. Mostly she just, yells random things and burps and stuff. Play games, streamer. I mean, I can. For the most part, when I play games, I have to like focus. I'm really bad at looking at chat at the same time. Maybe something a little bit simpler, like Shredder's Revenge, might be easier. But I mean, the last 10 years, I've played League of Legends, which is probably one of the harder games to read chat and respond to. Yeah, so Rocket League I feel like was a little bit easier. Again, most of the time, just because I'm really bad at it, that I can just, okay, whatever. Or you get scored on, or the game stops every time there's a score, right? It stops for a couple of seconds, so that's the perfect time to look up and and check chat. In a game of League of Legends, I might not look up. The game might not really slow down for 20, 30, 40 minutes. Devon is a different person he game. Yeah, absolutely. Previous experience, oh my gosh, as his 2v2 partner in League of Legends, where I brought him victory. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, you can think that if you like. Sure. Go for it. Also, to go back to your previous comment, Shredder's Revenge does not run on Windows Phone 7. It is a Windows Phone 8 exclusive. So you'll have to upgrade. You'll have to upgrade finally. But yeah, we won't talk about our League history. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. It was fun while it lasted. But yeah, that looks like fun. I will play that if somebody wanted to play it with me. I just don't think I'd want to play it by myself. I don't know. It's been in box for years. If you still have a Windows Phone 7, I will take it from you to add to my collection. I don't know if you saw my video with almost my whole phone collection in it. It is growing rather quickly. May I make a request and not give any money towards it? I'm not sure what you're trying to say with that statement. May you make a request and not give any money towards it? Yes, you can make a request if you would like, I guess. Sure. You that's fine. You can make a request. Build a custom MAME arcade cabinet on stream for us to watch. Funny story. Was literally just talking to Katie about that 2 hours ago. Kind of how I wanted to build my own custom cabinet. So if she is watching, she can confirm we were just talking about that like an hour ago. You can make any request you want. He doesn't have to honor it. No, I definitely do not. And let's be honest, I also do not honor probably 95% of Scarfino's requests. So there's that. It's only funny to you because I have a microphone in your kitchen. I mean, it's kind of creepy because that's almost what it feels like. It kind of feels like that. But that's okay. I mean, I'm also would not surprise me. Dude, Amazon has multiple microphones throughout my house for sure. They do. You're always with me, even when you don't want me to be. Oh, Reed. I always want you here, Reed. All right. Let me talk about the stuff that's on my list. We're already a half hour in, And I have been so off topic. Come on, guys. What is this? All right. I know that some of you guys have seen it already. But I know that you are also all. Oh, jeez. Hello, Jacob. Did I hear about the restaurant on the moon? Funny that you mentioned the restaurant on the moon. That was my next talking point. So thank you for the nice segue. The restaurant on the moon. You guys are ridiculous. Okay, where's my content here? Okay. Hey, welcome to my... All right, I'm going to put this over here. Great food, no atmosphere. Oh, hello. We've got Casey Game On also in the house. That one is currently being run by Nick. That is not me, I promise. Are you voting for Cool Ranch Dorito tacos or the Beefy Crunch Wrap from the Taco Bell contest? I was not aware of a contest, but if I had to choose, I think I'd be going Beefy Crunch Wrap. A Cool Ranch Dorito sounds good, but when I'm eating stuff, I like to go for the meat. You know what I'm saying? You guys are ridiculous. Got a new one. Oh my gosh. Stop jumping around to my other points, Pinky. I was literally going to talk about wireless microphones. Here we are. You wear that you can get blizzards for 85 cents next month. I do not need any more blizzards. I don't know if you can tell, but I do not need any more blizzards in my life, whether they are 85 cents or not. Do I figure out what they do? Oh, with Hy-Vee Arena, level the whole thing and build the new K there. That's not a bad idea. I'm guessing that they probably don't want to pay $36 million for it or whatever that was. So you get that that tilt and get the view of downtown. I mean, it's probably not terrible. My wife and kids need those blizzards. I mean, they are going to request them. I'm not saying that they need them. Your waistline is the direct extension of how much you love your family, or it's a direct extension of how much Amelia does not eat and how much I have to finish for her. But you'll pay $36 million to level everything, whatever they pick. Anyways, I don't know how much the other options are, but you're in line for those blizzards. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to switch this over real quick. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. This is, I finally went and recorded a channel trailer. So obviously if you're subscribed to my channel, you're probably not going to be seeing it pop up on the channel anyways. But I just wanted to show it off because I was kind of proud of it, not going to lie. I thought it turned out really good. Favorite blizzard is got to be, it depends on what mood I'm in. It's either the mint Oreo or it's just peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup, whatever peanut butter you can throw in it. Peanut butter puppy chow blizzard is the new one. That I would definitely try it. Peanut butter is great. I love peanut butter. But like if I've already had something that's like semi-sweet, like I like to follow up like a full meal with like a mint Oreo. Mint is always good. Usually get whatever the flavor of the month is. You like the Girl Scout cookies? Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody stop for a second. This is my new channel trailer. Watch it. It's only like 45 seconds. But I'm pretty proud of it. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Devon, and here I do tech. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully you can. Now, I've never really liked the words like expert, professional connoisseur. Can you hear it? I am an enthusiast. I love everything from phones to drones, gadgets and gaming, computers, all the way to content creation. If you like any of those things, you'll want to subscribe because I make videos about all of them. Not to mention, we live stream every single week from the Irish pub that I built in my basement. Hit that subscribe button, come hang out, and let's do some tech together. All right, whatever. I don't. If you couldn't hear it, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Here's the link. I don't know. I wasn't really ready for that. Oh my god, it did not just do that. There it is. I apologize. I was not ready to play audio and stuff. So that's what you get. Go click the link if you want to see it in full. But I thought it turned out really well. I was excited. It took me quite a long time to put together and just cut through all those clips and look through all those things. This channel is for adults with hearing aids plugged directly. Yeah, you're fine. You'll see. I honestly, you might have only been hearing it from my computer to the microphone. I'm not even sure. But either way, that is that was the channel trailer. Okay, I won't play any more videos for you guys. All right, whatever. I get it. So that was the channel trailer. Finally got it up. I'm excited to finally get it because I basically restarted my YouTube channel in June of last year. So we are coming up very quickly on a year. Like we're gonna be there before I know it, and that makes me I don't know, like nervous and excited like at the same time. It's kind of crazy. So I'm excited. Hold on, let me get this for you guys. Let me get this going. I'm excited for it to for there be, you know, a year. Hey Fox, how's it going? Welcome. So I'm excited to hit a year of like re-YouTubing. But I think that making that video for me was like a little bit of a totally kidding, but acceptable. This is just the background. I actually kind of want to turn this monitor into like an advertisement space. Like, heck yeah. Like if somebody wants to pay to have something up here playing on the monitor behind me, like somebody wants to, I don't know, maybe donate a big 55-inch TV or something. Like I could just have that set up behind me here. Like I could figure something out and just have big advertisements through the whole stream. Also, the no build worked fine for the code today. Also don't know why it was broken last night. Oh, that's good. But also fun to know, Nick. Oh my gosh. Sorry, we're totally... That's fine. My monologue is pretty crappy anyways. 60. It's not 65, it's 55. You pay for a 15-second static image, but you can't tell me no to the choice of your image. As long as it is okay with YouTube terms of service, I will accept it. There was a new one at the event we were at a couple weeks ago. Yes, that's the one I'm referring to, Cloud. It is sitting in my garage right now. You donate, it'll run your ad. Yeah, it's a 55. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. Where was I? We're talking about KC Game On now. There will be a tasteful blur. Oh my gosh. Oh man. But oh, Sammy Hagar. That's what you're saying. I was like, why are you telling me that you can't drive? Have you already been drinking that much? Jeez. Yeah, channel trailer though. That was pretty exciting. It was really interesting what I was saying before. I know you guys don't care, but that's fine. This is my show, so here's the thing. I'm going to talk about what I want. Don't make you say it. I got it eventually. See, whenever I see the number 55, I always think of 55. I don't think of the Sammy Hagar song very often. So I'm always doing random, 15-year-old memes in my head. Yeah, so channel trailer. Hey, we're back. Derek Brooks. Yeah, I don't know what Derek. I don't know who Derek Brooks is. Is that who made the 55 video? I don't know. No, he is not apparently. Football player? Sorry. I definitely don't know who that is. A zillennial? Yeah. That is... I think I could probably categorize on that. At least your song catalog is better than your movie catalog. 100%. Oh, he was 55 for the Buccaneers. Okay. All right. You made that up, if that's a real word. I don't think so. I mean, that's kind of like... It's kind of like the word brunch. It's like just two things that are... Like, you're just talking about the in-between of the two things, so you just combine them. It was very creative. Gonna start a rap career now. Wow. That was quick. I don't know about that, but very quick of you. I support you either way. All right. I'm just gonna move on from the channel trailer. If you haven't watched the previous video to that, the last two that I put out, honestly, I can't believe how well they're doing. And I know, I'm sure that you guys have seen both of them. They're both videos that were a little bit different from what I have been doing. But I'm not that I feel like I have a standard type of video, but thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I appreciate it was fun to make the trailer. It was fun to make it. It was one of those where I got done with it and I watched it and I was like, wow. Not only did I just put that together, but I made all of those videos previous to this. I feel like most of the time, this was one of the first points in time where I wanted to make something like that. Make like a montage of things, and I had so much content. I had so much stuff to put in the montage that I wasn't able to put everything in it. So it was a little bit of like a holy crap. Like I feel like that was actually a decent little video. But it was also just I can't believe that I've made that many other videos already that I wasn't able to put everything in it. What if you had a pub episode at Casey Game On 93? I think you've got a good idea there because we've been talking about that. And that is, I think, the plan. Depending, we should probably put it on the schedule, Nick. So I was mentioning at the beginning, before anybody was here, that this is going to be the last Friday stream for a while. So I have, we signed up for beach volleyball on Friday nights. That starts next week, right before bedtime stories. Yeah. So it starts right before, next week is volleyball. So I will not be streaming on Friday nights anymore. So I think I'm going to start streaming on Saturday nights and see how that goes. So that'll be the 2 weeks before Casey Go is going to be probably on Saturday nights. Stream volleyball. Don't let us leave us. No, I mean, I'll be here just on a different night. I kind of want to see how the weekend works. I think the weekend is just going to work better for me too. I'm definitely a lot more pumped up on like weekend nights than weekday nights. So I don't think the stream would be the same if I did it on like Tuesday night or something. So we're probably going to do Saturday night. So I don't know. That's something I need to talk to Nick about again and figure out when we're going to do that. But I think that doing it Friday night again would still be better. You expect me to operate a drone recording aerial? I mean, that would actually be pretty cool and probably a good idea. I'll probably try to do that. That's a really good idea. Thanks, Reed. But Nick, I probably still want to do the stream on Friday from the LAN because I assume that Saturday night I'm going to be pretty incoherent depending on how much sleep I get. So, yeah. So we'll probably still do the stream Friday night from the LAN. And I was talking to Nick about doing it. Yeah, Friday night's going to be the more chill. The only thing is you put all my games on Friday night. So I don't know if I'm going to be running all of those or if somebody else is. But you put all my games on Friday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You may have to adjust. Yeah, that's what I was. Well, and I don't know. My new Sea of Thieves buddy that's going to help us set up a custom server. His DMs through Twitter are very not easy to like understand and get through. So I don't know when he's actually going to be there. We'll see when he's going to be there. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go, but so the next 2 weeks we're probably going to be streaming on Saturday. Then we're going to probably do a Friday night stream from KC Game On. And then can you give out tattoos at the event? Are they permanent tattoos or are they like stick-on tattoos? Are you a tattoo artist and you haven't told us? Well, I don't know. I don't see why not. That should be fun, right? But then after that, we'll be that'd be pretty cool. Honestly, if a professional was doing that, I would probably do that, as long as somebody streamed it, right? Oh my gosh! Don't let Scarfino do anything. Yeah, so then we'll be streaming. We'll be doing these streams on Saturday nights for a while, at least until volleyball is over, and then we'll see. I might switch up the days. Like if Saturday ends up being a bust and like nobody's there on Saturdays, I might try a random weekday and see if that works better. See if more people show up. But I also assume that weekends are probably going to be easier to get other people in here with me. Like, sure, I can probably jump down here and drink for a couple of hours on a random weekday, but it's going to be a lot easier to get somebody to come down here and stream with me if it's on a weekend. So we'll see. Okay, I really want to show you guys some stuff that I bought this week. Okay, so we already went over this. We already did the channel trailers. Okay, so on Monday, Katie and I went to an estate sale, and we went on Monday, so everything was half off. So I went and got a few things. And I'm pretty excited about them. I want to show you guys because I think you guys are the nerds that are going to care the most about this. All right, so first, not something super exciting, but I'm excited about it. You guys probably aren't. So I found some sealed in the box Memorex cool discs. They're super cool. They're colorful. Sealed in the package. So I got 2 of them. If they had more, I would have gotten more. So I paid $2 a piece for these. I don't know if anybody else is familiar with this kind of old, ridiculously old media like this. But this kind of stuff has gotten really, really expensive because nobody makes it anymore. So these are blank floppy disks. And Clout, a floppy disk is what came before the CD. It's not actually floppy. It's a rigid, plastic. But it's a little disk, goes in a floppy drive. No, sorry. These are going for about $80 a piece on Amazon. So I paid $4. Hopefully I'll make $160. Pretty excited about that. Tell us about Laserdiscs and the zip drives. Okay, so a zip drive. Oh my gosh. Those were some good times. Someone 3D painted the save icon. Oh yeah, right? Oh my gosh, the save icon. Amazing. Yeah, so picked up some floppy disks. Pretty excited about that. So hopefully that will be going to Amazon shortly and I'll be making some money. All right. So I've got a couple more things. I don't know which one to get next. Raspberry Pi? I don't have a Raspberry Pi. You have Super Mother Bar. Are you kidding me? You actually have that on Laserdisc? That's actually pretty cool. Do you have a Laserdisc player? You actually do. Amazing. Y'all are goofy talking about tech I grew up using. We all use this. We're all pretty old in here. Not going to lie. All right. Here's the next one. You got to head out. Going to watch a murder mystery too. Hey, that's awesome. Well, thank you for stopping by, Cloud. I appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate it. You didn't come here for the abuse. Sorry. Oh, man. So many old people in this stream. All right. So, all you old people, this one might be one you remember. If Skylac is still in the chat, this one should be very familiar. This is a Gateway computer. I don't even know anything else about it. Like, it's an old Gateway. One of the reasons that I picked this up is because my family, this was like before I had a computer of my own. My family had a computer that was this, exact case and everything. So Gateway PC, looks like it's in really, really great shape, right? Nothing wrong with it physically. I know that the people doing the estate sale did take the hard drive out, so I've got to figure that out. It is, I think it's missing like a CD drive that was here or whatever, but it's got these like panels still intact, so I can easily find a CD drive if I wanted something like that. You can smell the tower. So I paid $10 for this. I have no idea if it turns on, if it boots, or whatever. It doesn't have a hard drive in it right now. Actually, let me just plug it in and see if it turns on. Hey, look at that. We got a power light. That's good. That's good. We got a power light, but I don't think anything else is running. Let me see if I can take the side off here. It's going to turn into a transformer. Tower probably smells like rancid cigarettes and cat pee. Actually, the estate sale that we went to was a pretty nice one. It didn't smell terrible, but like it was 100% old person. Like you knew that you walked in and you're like, oh man, what kind of old person lived here? Like you can tell like this was the computer that they were still using type of thing. There we go. All right. Yeah, so it did not. Let me try again. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. So apparently they weren't using this. No, it was a pretty newer, pretty new house. It wasn't that bad. You're 99.9% sure we had. Yes, we did. That's half the reason I picked this up. Because it's definitely a little bit nostalgic for me. That hole flips up so you can take a look. Okay, so unfortunately, the power button lights up there, but when I hit it, nothing happens. So I don't know. That could be just about anything. But to be honest, that probably makes my decision on what I'm going to do with it a little bit easier. I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. Oh, look, that actually did come with, oh, hey. Huh. Here's the CD drive cover. I don't know. Okay, just kidding. That is the CD drive in there? This just broke off. I don't know how it broke off. But that's the CD drive in there. Yeah, it's not getting power, so I can't pop it out. Isn't there usually a backup button that manually pops these out? Is it in the back? Okay. Not that I probably care whatever CD this old person might have had in here. Yeah, so, I mean, my first thought was, just having a retro computer around. If I can get it to boot up, do that kind of thing. Could be fun to have a Windows XP machine running around. Yeah, there probably is a little hole somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't see anything immediately. My other thought was to take this and build just a beast of a gaming computer in it. Take like all of these out and put a big old, fan right in the front. But I would probably have to take a ton of this stuff out, just to fit stuff in. Just to fit, I'd probably have to get a smaller motherboard. The other thing, unfortunate thing is on the back. The I/O panel here is custom cut for this motherboard, so I would definitely have to like cut metal. Wouldn't be the first time I'd cut a case open, but not just a quick swap out for a new motherboard and some nice components. But if I did that, what do you think would look better? Just leaving it like as is, leaving it the retro case, putting in some sweet components and making this into a gaming PC? Or is this a case I should go all out with, cut a big hole in the side, light up like crazy, paint some different colors? Are the mounting screws for the motherboard the same for a modern board? Probably. looks similar. I'd have to honestly. I don't know. It looks similar enough that it probably could be, but I don't actually know. This piece was just hanging there. I don't know what happened to this machine, to be completely honest. I'm pretty sure that the estate sale people just got this ready. So I'm pretty sure they just ripped them open, ripped the hard drives out, and threw them in the garage type of thing to try to sell. Yeah, only paid $10 for it. Might as well butcher it up. No idea how motherboards have changed in 25 years. It was fine until you started messing with it. Oh my god, no, it was like this. I promise. I vote for you leaving it retro and putting some good hardware in it. So again, the one thing that might be an issue would just be airflow, but that's why I say if I made the front panel here, just took the front components out, and then and put a big fan there, put a fan front, fan on the back. That should probably be enough. It's also definitely a custom power supply, not a standard power supply size, so I'd have to figure out my own mounting brackets for it, something like that. Definitely make it usable for new hardware, but I wouldn't change the look of it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Like this, the whole faceplate thing looks good. It does look pretty, pretty good for being this old, right? It honestly is very like Alienware-esque, of that time frame. Pretty sweet looking case. So that was one. That was one of the pickups. Alright. And this one, whoops, CD drive cover. This is number 2. Check this one out. I don't know much about this iMac, other than it says, it has a little sticker on there. I'm guessing came from a school. But let's plug it in, see if this one turns on. It's definitely old. It is ridiculously heavy. It is not big. I know it isn't close to new. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not close to new, for sure. Probably not much upgrading to do there. Yeah, this is one of those, I have no idea what I could even possibly do with this yet. Because it's super thick and heavy, right? But it's not one of the thick ones. There's not one of the CRT ones that everybody turn into, fish tanks and stuff. I have no idea what this is going to be good for, if it's going to be good for anything other than just, hey, look, I have this. Let's see if it powers on. Ooh, we got a light. We got a sound. We got sound. We got the Mac sound. Let me plug in the mouse and keyboard. This is looking promising. It's loading up. Ugh. It is Turning on. Mac OS 10 administrator password. What do we think? What do we think the administrator password is? Nothing? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. That is the only user is administrator. What do we got for passwords? Admin password? All right. Admin? No, not admin. It was not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try password. No way. It was password. Oh my goodness. All right. Got a nice picture. Oops. I don't know how to use this one finger mouse. There's definitely some there's definitely lots of stuff on here. All right, so what do we got? How do we even okay, about this Mac. Let's see what we got. 20 years in IT, nothing surprises you anymore. All right, so this is running Mac OS 10.4.11. It is a PowerPC G5. iMac G5. It is a 1.8 gigahertz CPU with 1 whole gigabyte of RAM. Amazing. Control click will right click, right? Clover click? Probably. It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, that sounds right. Oh, no. Oh. No, it's not. Whoops, I was pushing the wrong button. No? Still not doing anything. Wait, is my keyboard? Oh, I typed in the password, so obviously it's working. That does not seem to be right clicking. Where'd my stats go? All right. Oh my gosh. Audio diagnostics. Disk burning. Fiber channel, firewire graphics. Has the GeForce FX 5200. The LCD is a solid 1440 by 900 display. Has 1 whole gigabyte of RAM. It doesn't say. Is it really just DDR? It's not like DDR2 or 3. It's just standard DDR RAM. Amazing. Does say it has an empty slot. I might go and check and see if I have more. Show us the search history. Oh my gosh. This came from a school. USB. Oh, how do I scroll without a scroll wheel? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's amazing. Wait, did it not like give me any more information? It just says a CPU. Oh, CPU type is the PowerPC G5. 1 CPU at 1.8 gigahertz. Were these have more than 1 cores? Or is it literally just 1 core? PowerPC G5. iMac. Let's see if I can find out a little bit more about this thing. Here we go. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the 17-inch. They came in 17 and 20-inch. 249. Let me see. I can't read that small. Apple always makes their stuff so small. So it looks like it has supports up to, so it apparently they came stock with 256 megabytes of RAM. They supported up to 2 gigabytes. Standard with an 80 gig hard drive. Okay, so this will tell us, where's the hard drive? Hard drive. How do I, oh my gosh. I don't know how to do any of this. What is going on? How do I see? How do I see how big the hard drive is? How do I see how big the hard drive is? Sorry, I can't see chat right now. Yes, Scarfino, that is who you think it is. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, so yes, this is the 17-inch. Has an 80 gigabyte hard drive. Okay. Unless they swapped it out. Crazy. Okay, so when did this come out? When did this release? Tell me. Why does this website not say when it was released? No. Release date. June 23rd, 2003. That's the thing, you don't. June 2003. This machine is almost 20 years old. To be honest, it was kind of crazy. I mean, it didn't take like a long time to boot up. Did Wi-Fi exist back then, or do I need to plug this thing in? Well, yeah, dude, 20 years old. If I just remembered how to use a Mac. This is actually even before I was using Macs. I think I got my first Mac in like, let's see, 2000, probably 2006, 2007, somewhere in there. I probably used one at school before that, right? Okay, I should probably stop messing with this because I have no idea what I'm doing. Internet network. Can I hook it up? Can I? Internal modem not set up. This does not have Wi-Fi. This does not have Wi-Fi built in. Internal modem, built-in Ethernet, built-in FireWire. Those are my network options. Did Wi-Fi exist? Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm sure Wi-Fi existed. Wireless communications existed. I don't think this computer... supported... wireless communications. I'm pretty sure this one needs to be plugged in. That's... Plug in your FireWire external hard drive full of Napster tunes. I don't think I have that. Sorry. Amazing. So, I will play with this. Not on stream, and I figure out what's going on. But that's cool. So that one works. That is, again, I at least came up with a couple of like use cases for that gateway. I was like, well, I could, build a sweet gaming PC out of it. Well, I could, make it a retro computer and play some games on it or something. You don't know if you want to hook it up to your network anyways. I know, right? Oh, for sure. Definitely no security on that. Absolutely. It is not shutting down, though. How many times do I have to click that? Okay. Nope. It just like restarts. I'm just going to have to pull the plug. That's cool. Yeah. So this one, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Because like, I can't even use it like as a super cool like retro monitor, like plug a different computer into it. Like, this is it. This is what I got. So the good thing is it is one of those super thin ones that, like, it doesn't take up a bunch of space. Oh gosh. So that is also ridiculously heavy. That is crazy how heavy that is. All right, now you can see my Casey Game On ad still running. Thank you for that payment. Whenever you want, Nick. Casey Game On, April 21st. Awesome. So I got those things from the estate sale on Monday. I was pretty excited. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them yet, but it was pretty darn cheap. So I figured worst case scenario, if I just end up bringing them to Goodwill or bringing them to, you know, some recycling center or just throwing them away, they were pretty cheap. So I'll give you $1 to run your logo for 5 hours. Take it or leave it. Done. Let's go. I did add you to my favorite YouTubers list on my channel. I went and customized that, I don't know, a couple days ago. Whoops. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So here's my channel. I added my favorite YouTubers. Check it out. I got people down here that actually have YouTube channels. Why would I do something like that? To be completely honest, no, this is a joke, but whoa, I didn't go through the whole list, Scarfino. But also, nobody wants to see your 14-year-old Call of Duty replay. I had too many like lists here of videos, so this I thought was a really nice like break. So like videos. Here's a nice little break. It kind of breaks the page up a little bit. Oh, more videos. Oh, look, shorts. That's cool. Videos. So I thought it broke up the page really nicely. So yeah, I mean, I didn't want to put a bunch of crazy big people. Oh, that is my entire list. Oh yeah, you're not on here, Scarfino. Sorry. Whoops. You have 1.13 thousand subs. I mean, and how many views do you have on that video that you just posted? That, I think, is the bigger question. Subs don't mean anything, Reed. Yeah, so how much do I get for that? I'm just kidding. That'll be part of the package when we figure out. I'll have my people call your people. It'll be a thing. People matter. People matter. Then why, Reed? How many people do you think if you turned on your Twitch channel tonight, like right now, how many people do you think would show up? I thought I am absolutely still following the Chocolate Rain Kid. Gosh, what's his name? I'm following him on like TikTok. See the way my bank account is set up. I have a checking account and a savings account. You think 30 people would show up? That's not bad. I think half of the... How many... Okay, here's the better question. How many people would show up to your second stream? Like, everybody would flood to your first stream back because they're like, what's going on? Like, who hacked his account? Like, everybody would want to see that. But then... Yeah, I don't remember his name. I have no idea. No idea what his name is. And I'm not going to be able to think of it either. Sorry. 611,000 views. 3/4 of that is your son. He came out of me first, so I own those videos. Oh my gosh. Tezonde, hey, there you go. That's his name. You're right. Good job. Good job, Reed. Show us your search history. I don't want to see his search history. Are you talking to me or Reed? Because I don't want to see his search history. Why won't you show... Why would I show you my search history? You guys are just trying to derail me because I have things to talk about. I have a script that, of course, you guys didn't come and proofread. So I'm just kind of winging it. Matt Scott Adkins is JCVD's stunt guy. Jacob is the only person I've ever seen last through 28 minutes of meat spin. Just show us your freak side. I cannot do that. If you were here, that's what the after stream is for. After we shut the stream down, the pub turns into the nightclub. I do not know who Scott Atkins is. I mean, if he's Jean-Claude Van Damme's stunt guy, I'm sure I've seen him. I'm not familiar with him. Show us my Windows folder. Everyone knows that's where nerds hide the good stuff. Your Windows folder? No, I definitely do not hide anything in the Windows folder. Scott Adkins? Am I supposed to know who Scott Adkins is? You have to subscribe to Patreon to get secret access to the Discord. Man, jumping through all the hoops. Okay, I have no idea who Scott Adkins is, and I feel like you knew that going into this conversation. That's why the Windows folder is the best place. Nobody ever looks there. I definitely would not look there. Google, why? So don't look at, oh my gosh. Scott Adkins, an English actor. Okay, cool. He's a cool looking guy. Anything else? Anything else about Scott that I should know? Or is that it? Oh, goodness. Martial arts specialist. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know a bunch of martial arts specialists. He just wasn't on my list of people I know. In John Wick 4. They're on 4 already? Didn't the first John Wick just come out? Or is that like a TV series now, so they just come out like every couple months? Shout out to Scott Kessler. He's a real one. Hey, Scott. You're a real one, Scott. Wait, is he a real one in the like slang terms that I'm just not good at, or is he, or are you saying he's the real Jean-Claude Van Damme stunt man? He's the real stunt man? Am I reading this wrong? He's pooping at Sarpino's right now. Both. Okay, cool. Wait, both Jean-Claude Van Damme stunt double and pooping at Sarpino's right now? Or both like, okay, whatever. I'll just assume yes. If I have a question about Scott Kessler, I'll just assume yes at this point. And I think we'll be safe there. All right, so we already talked about moving streams to Saturdays. So there'll be that. You better walk in there and slide an autograph tablet under the stall. What? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All right. All right. So hopefully Pinky's still here because he's the one I wanted to talk about this. He mentioned this earlier. So you mentioned you got a wireless microphone. You're looking at one. You're getting one. Because I've been looking at wireless lavalier mics, something to go on my like collar, so I don't have to have this huge thing. Okay, what did you get? Is it one of these little wireless? Well, yeah, but I know that you're a high roller with all of your fancy audio equipment already. So when you say that it's a cheap one, you just sent the other cheap one back. How expensive are we talking here if you're calling it cheap? And what was it? What was it like when you say wireless microphone, what do you mean wireless microphone? Oh, $30. That's pretty cheap. So I've been looking at this one. The reason I like this one, I guess I could just put it up on the screen here too. What am I doing? So this is the one I've been looking at. Definitely one of the like off brands, right? Plugs into your phone. Okay. So this one you can plug into your phone as well. But I like it because it's not like it's not a USB-C or like an iPhone port. It's like the headphone jack. So I can plug this in wherever, right? You can plug it into your phone. You can plug it in the computer. I've got a little soundboard I could plug it into. I also like the fact that it's got two. So like I can have one, and because I have a lot of people here, they could have one, that kind of thing. Or again, I can't imagine that I don't know what it says. 8-hour battery life. I would expect less than that, but hopefully when these streams are like 2, probably 3 hours max, I can't imagine I'd go through a battery. But I watched a couple videos on this one. It seemed to be pretty decent. Like everybody was comparing it to Rhodes and DJI's. $40, or there was a coupon. Okay, so you got a different cheap one then, and is it decent? Like you like it? Have you tried it yet? Because $40 would be a lot easier to spend than $150. I just want to. I think I want to get something like this. So I think especially, hopefully, okay, cool. It's charging. You'll have to let me know. Hopefully within the next week or two, we'll be building another computer, if not like even sooner. And I feel like having something like that is going to be much easier to use than something like this or what I've used in the past. But this is for iPhone specifically, so yeah. If it was going to be, I definitely want one that has a USB-C, if that makes it a lot cheaper, so that I could plug it into an Android phone. But I do have an iPhone. I suppose I could I don't want to record on my iPad. But the iPhone I have is an older one, so the cameras are probably better on my Pixel or any of the other Android phones I have. But okay, cool. So this is the one I've been looking at. And that's what I was gonna ask. If anybody had any other suggestions, would love to hear them. But this is the one I was looking at. I don't think I want to spend the $300 on a DJI one. You have a 13, yeah. I have a 12, just a standard 12. So I'm sure the camera's fine on it. It's also my work phone, so I have it, but I don't really want to like use it for recording a bunch of stuff. It's just easier to keep it for work stuff. Yeah. So that if this setup right here was cheaper, like $50, I would have probably pulled the trigger on it already, but 150, and I'm like, oh, maybe I need to think about this a little bit. But this is kind of the direction I'm leaning right now. This is what happens. I do a lot of research on something, and then I'll like leave it on my wish list for a long time, and then I'll just kind of stare at it every time I look at Amazon. I'm like, do I need this yet? Should I buy it? Should I get it yet? So because the good thing is I don't really need it yet, but it would be nice to have, and I think very quickly, hopefully very quickly into the future, it'll become a lot more of a necessity to need one. So if you stumble upon anything else that's really good in either this price range or lower, I would be interested. This one is also really cool because it has a bunch of different colors. Not that that's probably like ideal when you're trying to hide it, but like I wish the other colors were cheaper because I assume that like the pink just does not sell as good as the black. But they're all the same price. But I kind of want the green one. I think the other thing is I wouldn't be as worried about hiding this because guess what? Like you know that I'm wearing it, but you're not trying to get unalived in my sleep for eating into your wife's purse fund. Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm just trying. I want to make sure that I can, like buy food for my kids and stuff. That's ideal. Ideally, the goal, but we'll see. We'll see. I might get one of these. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, that's what I'm doing. I've been looking at those. And speaking of which, I mentioned hopefully we'll be doing another PC build soon. It's all about self-preservation. See, I've still got it. The one is almost 2 years old, so he can't completely care for himself yet. So I still feel a little bit obligated to like help him out, like get him food right now, but he'll be on his own pretty quick. I keep saying this literally every week, but hopefully, I know originally when I talked to this person I'll be building a computer for, the goal was to get it done by Casey Game On, which is April 21st, which means I'd either be building the computer next week or the week after. Because I'm the one that made his life his problem. I gave him that problem of being here, so so I feel a little bit obligated to help him a little bit. That, and he's so freaking cute. His cheeks are bigger than mine, if you can believe it. He's freaking adorable, so yeah, I might be ordering those mics sooner rather than later because hopefully next weekend, that would be ideal. We'll be building a new computer. I already have most of the parts. Big thing we're waiting on is case. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do as far as case goes. If we need to order something or if Micro Center has something that'll work. It's not gonna be anything super crazy or funky. Just have to figure out what she wants. You just help birth him. Survival is on him. That is the way. See, that's not the way with adults. It's the way with every other animal, but humans do not work that way. They are born and they would just immediately die. I don't know how the human race survived before like 30 years ago and modern medicine came about. I don't understand how in the world human race survived. Because babies are helpless. Babies are worthless. I mean, 100%. If I just let Leo loose right now, he would die very, very quickly. You should see. I'm not going to show you because I don't need anybody taking screenshots and sending them to Child Protective Services or anything. but like the amount of bruises he currently has on his face is incredible. He is a different breed. They make them cute so you don't kill them for crying. Yeah, dude, it's... And the predators know where they are at. Yeah. 100... I haven't gotten this way nearly as much with Leo, my second one. But our first, when she was young, I remember, like, the first year, every time we would wake up in the middle of the night with her crying, I just remember, like... I remember turning to my wife and just, 3 a.m. She's waking us up. We haven't gotten any sleep. And just being like, gosh, her cry is so cute. It's so adorable. Like, it's hard to be mad. Like, I remember talking about just how adorable everything she did was. Oh, kids. That's not what this stream is about, though. That's not what this is about. I think I messed up. I think YouTube thinks that I started my stream at 8 a.m. instead of 8 p.m. It's giving me some weird stats. That's strange. Sorry. Not that anybody cares. Except for me. Weird. Listening to other parents makes me realize how bad of a person I am. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have definitely... I mean, You can tell that Leo is the second child. It is very evident. Little girls are way meaner than little boys, just saying. Yeah, I can see that. I think we got lucky. I don't think Amelia is very mean yet. She's pretty nice. But she the only way that I wouldn't even say it's mean, but she still has the very much like only child syndrome. So she's very quick to be like, nope, that's mine. You can't have any. We're not sharing. Oh, that was yours? Oh, too bad. I'm bigger than you. It's mine now. Oh, man. I can't wait. I'm hoping that they have a big enough gap in between their ages that by the time Leo is talking and being like, no, that's my toy, Amelia's going to be old enough where she just says, okay, cool, whatever. I don't even care. I hope, but I don't think she's quite there yet, so we'll see. Does anybody else have anything like tech related? Because that's what we're talking about, stuff. No, the moon is made of cheese. You're lying. Oh my gosh, yeah, kids. Good times. Gotta love them. Good times. Anyone playing CS2? No. I'm not happy at you, Daddy. CS. So I was never a big into Counter-Strike, and I tried really hard to play Valorant when that came out. I just don't. I don't. It's got to be a combination of I'm not good at the games, and I'm just not a fan. I've always played the much more like arcadey, cartoony shooter games. So like I've finally discovered that I actually really enjoy Fortnite. But I've always played things like Overwatch and Halo, Unreal Tournament. Those types of games have always been my much more enjoyable. Decade and a half ago, you were pretty good running Oppa Deagle. You're itching for a competitive FPS. You went the Quake route. And yeah, exactly. I was the same. I went the jumping around, floating through the air, kind of FPS. I've never been good at these super tactical Why'd all my lights just turn off? Did it? Okay, the good thing is you can't really tell, but most of my lights just turned off. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of what, did those just turn off or did like a circuit just go out? Huh. I don't know. You'd settle for an FPS with a good anti-cheat. Yeah, right? I mean, is Valorant, I mean, I know that the Valorant anti-cheat was a pretty hot topic when it first came out, but I assume that at least keeps most of the hacks away. You watched X3 versus NIP on HLTV in your parents' basement on your dad's PC. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, going through my head, I'm like, which lights are connected where and why would they have turned off? You had some fun with Valorant. Just some ego nerds on it, but that's everywhere. Yep. It's past my bedtime. No, I'm pretty sure she's already in bed. I don't think I'm also pretty sure she is fine with this because she's like, okay, more bed for me if you're not here. Half the neighborhood just... Well, I mean, almost everything else. That's why only a couple of the lights went off. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what would have caught... But I think those are all my hue lights. So I think all my hue lights just went off. We need to finish you... Oh, my gosh. Alrighty, then. So, yeah, lights. Something else besides what you guys are talking about. Oh, my God. Anybody see the Nothing Phone 2 tease? So there's that. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if she turned them off. We have a couple of hue lights in her room, too, and she really wants the app on her iPad. I just haven't set it up yet. So she always just uses all the voice commands to do everything. Can all you guys come up for Minnesota State Fair? No, Reed, we're all down here. You come down here. We can eat a bunch of fried food and be dads in public. Then Devon can start his YouTube series, Dads in Public. Dads in Public. That's an interesting one. You're heading up to see the Toasty Bros on April 15th. Where are the Toasty Bros located? Kentucky. That's not too far. He's pretty up. Louisville. Yeah, we actually have some family there, so we've been considering making that trip. Probably will not be that soon, but are they doing something special, or do you just like know them and you're going to hang out? Are they doing some like live event or something? That's pretty cool. They do local events. You're going to hang out. That's awesome. Yeah, I've definitely been watching some of their streams and stuff. They seem like super cool guys. Come up and we can go see Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so a little bit of both. You're a mod in their Twitch channel? That's awesome. Very cool. How did you get that? Do you actually know them, or did you just hang out enough that they were like, you be a mod? Wasn't Megan Thee Stallion at TwitchCon? Where was she? They just let anyone do it? That's cool. There's a Sea of Thieves Fest coming up in Ohio. I'm debating because it would be really fun to go to that, but I don't know if I want to go to Ohio. She's just Queen Meg. Okay, yep. My gosh. You guys are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Never met him personally, but usually in their streams every day because you listen while you work. Oh, yeah. Seems like a dumb place to hold a con for an ocean-based game. Yeah, I have no idea why they picked Ohio. I haven't done that much looking at it. I was just kind of excited because it wasn't like a coast, so it wasn't immediately like too expensive and too long of a trip. Like, it's probably within driving distance. Ask Katie if she knows. Why would she not know Megan Thee Stallion? Minnesota died with Prince. Yeah, there's not a lot that's good up there anymore, I don't think. Guarantee she's aware she... Yeah, what? Why are you... Yes, of course she knows that Megan Thee Stallion exists. Why would she not? Where did you come up with it? Devon never accepts my Sea of Thieves Xbox invites. Okay, all right. That's because they don't exist, so I can't accept them. Ooh. You moved up here to fill the void. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. What else is up there, right? Not much, but yeah. So, you wish you had an old studio house. It's his old studio / house. Oh my gosh, Xbox is inferior to PC. I mean, I would probably agree. But I mean, that's how I play Sea of Thieves, is through the Xbox app on my PC, so that's how it is. Minnesota's fun in the spring and summer. Your PC, yes, I can only imagine. Jacob, I have a desktop sitting here for you, right there, right? No. Let me know when you want a gaming PC. I got the hookups. I have an extra 3070 just kind of sitting in my office right now, not using. If you want. Slap a GT 720 into it. I have a couple of like ridiculously old graphics cards. They're somewhere in these boxes. Somewhere in here. I don't actually know what I have. Do you remember that time Devon forced me to meet you guys at whatever place Devon was doing his World of Beer Tour stamp book? Oh my gosh, here we go again. I assume Jacob is on my side for Old Chicago. Okay, this should work pretty well for you. Here's a, I've got a GeForce 9500 GT. Got a whopping 512 megabytes of video RAM. It's pretty sweet. I don't know anything about these. Jacob was there. That's just how you look, isn't it? You just kind of look dead inside all the time. Wait, no, just kidding. That was back when you had hair, so you probably didn't look dead all the time. Oh, wait. Let's see. Okay, I got some DDR2. If I need standard DDR, what's this? What kind of RAM is this? Anybody got any guesses? Look at us now. From beer stamp book into the most incredible shape of our lives. What a time to be alive. This is a 512 gig stick of... I don't know what it... 2R16. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea. Is that standard DDR? Okay, well, that bumped me up from 1 gig to 1.5 gigs, so there's that. Got a big old stick of RAM. You're going to text me a few pictures you can share with the stream of how good your hair was at 39 as a father of 3. I don't want to look at whatever hair you have unless it is on your face. Okay, here we go. Here's the real monsters. Jacob, get ready. This will go right in that gateway right here. GTS 450. Beautiful looking card. This one has 1 gigabyte of video RAM. Beautiful looking card though. 1 fan, single fan, that's all you needed. Beautiful, beautiful. We're looking at video cards right now, Reed. We're not looking at your hair. 1 gigabyte is all you need. Sorry if that's really loud. These things are really loud. And then I got one more here. What's this card? Ooh, we've got an EVGA. I don't know what that is. EVGA, it doesn't say. All right, GeForce 7800 GT. This one has 256 megabytes. Nice little blower there. That's pretty cool, pretty fancy. Nice and sleek. You got only one slot. Pretty nice. I like it. Does have an extra 6-pin power on the side. This is 100% for you when he looks at it. Oh my gosh. We were all attractive once. I'll always remember the Microsoft Store. Even Logan, does it support SLI? This one I'm not sure. Yep, this one sure does. I don't know what you can see. I don't know if you can see this at all. I need to get a camera. Yeah, it's got the little piece on top. I don't think I have. I'd have to look through everything, but I don't think I have an SLI cable. Adapter, were they called cables? SLI adapter. Can I chain a bunch of old video cards together? Yeah, that is what SLI does. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No game supported anymore anyways. Yeah, I remember when SLI came out and we were all talking about it and like, oh man, if we just got like 2 of these graphics cards, hooked them up together, and like, probably not ideal. So yeah, so I got a couple of old cards like that. If I could get that gateway up and running, something like that would be perfect. Play some old games on it. Two Voodoo 5s in it, bruh. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't talk that. Whatever that is. Don't know what that is. Thanks though. I appreciate the comment. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. You have 2 Voodoo 5 graphics cards in this machine, dude. That's cool. I don't know what a Voodoo 5 is. Is that a real thing or is that... Sure is a real thing. $3DFX. Wow. Yeah, that was before my time. 32 megabytes. 32 whole megabytes. When were these out? Holy buckets. Oh, half of them were never released. Voodoo 5, June 2000. Yeah, that was before my time. Voodoo cards were the best for Dark Forces. I don't know what Dark Forces is. What was that? That was definitely before my time. We had a family computer in 2000. And I probably didn't know much about it at the time. Oh, Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. That, and I've never really been into Star Wars or Star Wars games or anything really Star Wars, so sorry. All right. Show the. Oh my gosh. So you can leave this place? Why do I feel like you never leave my channel anyways? You're just always lurking here for when I go live. Oh no. Reed, what did you do? What is this? Oh man. How about I just give you Jacob's number and you can send him any pictures you want. How about that? Because I don't know what that is. You're letting it grow until May. But why, though? That is what it is doing naturally. Yeah, you definitely did do a comb over. Oh, my gosh. Well, then if he wanted you to have the pictures so bad, I don't know why he sent them to me. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. There. How's that? Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Oh my goodness. Too much. Thank you for the pictures, Reed. You thought about putting your feet up on Feet Finder. They're not great to look at, but somebody will pay for it. I mean, probably fair. Probably true. You know, there's everybody has their own thing, you know. Usually shave it, but your kids wanted to know what you looked like with hair. You have to go to a work convention in May. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I have thought... So, Leo has not known me without a beard, so we were talking about that a while back, too. Like, be pretty funny to see what he thinks if I shaved, but I'm honestly more worried about what I would think if I shaved. Oh, man. I think it'd be pretty funny. Oh my gosh. Oh Oh my gosh. Okay, so work convention in May. That's good. Good for you. Good for you. Man, what else is going on? Let's man, I don't know, talk about literally anything else. You have a video that you tried to do where you shaved your long beard for your son when he was a baby. He didn't react. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have to be a certain age to care about stuff like that. I don't know. Leo's one of those that he might not care at all. Yeah, there's part of him he'd probably just like, Dad. He always freaks out, Dad. The other part, he would be just scarred for life. He might also just never like look at me again. You hope he deep stares you in the face and then slaps it. Also something that he would do, probably. Could definitely see that. He's getting into hitting and wrestling and jumping and biting and all of that stuff. So slap in the face would not be would not be off brand for him at the moment. Would not. Yeah, he definitely will be something. I assume that he's going to be a hockey player. You know, everybody always talks about like being a football player is the like generic big beefy, you know, boy sport, but he seems more like a hockey kid to me. Anyone thoughts on the new Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro? I have not done a lot of research into it because I already have a mesh system, so I haven't needed it. Did they just come out with a new one, or did they just come out with something new, or are you just talking about this Nest system that they had? Is it? I'm not familiar with a Wi-Fi Pro. Is that new? I don't know. Nest Wi-Fi Pro. Oh, probably just updated for 6E. 2-pack for $300, 3-pack for $400. I mean, I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they work fine. Okay. Yeah, I would came out with the Wi-Fi Pro a few months ago. I mean, I know that when I was looking at mine, I mean, they were definitely, you know, everybody loved them. They were up there. I think the reason we went with the ones that we have now, we got the Netgear Orbi system. I'm pretty sure it was just cheaper. I don't think that there was anything wrong with the Google stuff. I think it was just this was cheaper, so I'm pretty sure that's what we went with. But again, that was probably shortly after we got this house, which now that I think about it is almost 4 years ago. So there's probably a lot that's changed in the Wi-Fi networking, home networking area that I am not familiar with at this point. No, you know what I'm researching lately is like family safety kits to firewalls to put on everything to make sure that my kids don't do a bunch of stupid stuff on the internet. All right, you are out. Catch you next week or some other time. Yes, thank you for stopping by, Pinky. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, I think I'm going to be streaming on Saturday next week, unless we get the stream going from beach volleyball. But chances are it'll be Saturday. Hopefully we'll be building a computer, though, so should be a fun time. Wi-Fi Pro is using 6E and a tri-band system. I've never used any tri-band system. Was curious if they're worth the hype. Honestly, I have no idea what tri-band means. Is it just the fact that it's got an all new 6 gigahertz? Okay, so I mean, really, yeah, that Okay, so yeah, 3 band. Okay. So that's gonna like the 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, and a 6 gigahertz. The thing is unless you have a device that uses a 6 gigahertz, you're not gonna notice any different. It's not gonna use that third one. There's a lot of aren't there a lot of like Wi-Fi routers and stuff that are turning off the 2.4 gigahertz already? So like honestly, maybe I'm just not even broadcasting it. Like almost everything these days uses 5 gigahertz at this point. It's unless you have something that uses it yet, it's not going to be a huge difference. If you had to go out and buy a router today, I would definitely buy a 6 compatible router. There's no reason to not get something because, again, it's not like people upgrade routers every year or anything. If you're going to buy one, you might as well buy one that's going to, if you don't, you're going to get a new laptop and a new phone that use Wi-Fi 6 and you're going to be mad that you didn't get one. But I don't know what uses 6 at this point. You ever heard of Shodan, a site that scans for open ports on cameras around the world? You can watch gas stations and so. Actually, I don't know if I've heard of that site, but I remember finding a website like that like forever ago. I think it was one of those like stumble upon websites. If you remember stumble upon, I feel like I found something like that back then. That was just, it was targeting some specific camera that, you could just go in and plug into whatever cameras you could find. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've heard of Shodan. Shodan. The Shodan search engine. Search engine for the Internet of Everything. This looks like way more than just cameras. Am I looking at the right site? Yeah, I don't know. That stuff's pretty fun. We used it when you worked for Homeland. I don't know what that is, but if it's the government version of that, you are probably not supposed to talk about that, I assume. I don't know what Homeland is. But that's good, though. I've used it for shits and giggles before. That's about it. All right. Good. Well, great. Thanks for putting my YouTube channel on another list. Amazing. I didn't get it wasn't a clearance, but I worked on some government stuff for Cerner for a while, so I got all the same like background checks and stuff done. Got to fill out the like 150-page form. Your proof that anybody can do it. Yeah, it is an experience. The actual government hired you. That is just incredible. Things you just never think you would ever see or hear. Oh. I am glad we met as well, Reed. You're a crazy person. Oh man, it's always this part of the night where Reed and I start exchanging love letters back and forth that I feel like I should probably call it a night. Oh man, unless anybody's got anything else. We didn't even talk about the nothing phone and the stream before. Yeah, exactly. But that was good. That was a good stream. I'm super glad that everybody stopped by. I had fun. Hope everybody else did. Man, we are moving right along. The next stream is going to be 3 full months. So we're not all popping edible. Yes, dude. Why do you think we need to cut the stream? We can't do that on stream. Let's play some late night dad TFT. Honestly, I don't know how long I'm going to stay up. I'm tired. I actually had to go into the office today. That's why I'm still wearing my nice shirt. And I'm still wearing pants. Like, gross. But I literally got home and I've been doing a bunch of different stuff. And then I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna stay in this because this looks nice, right? And I can look nice for my stream. But like, for real, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to go to change. But then I'm just going to be like, oh, the bed's right there. It's so close. Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed at a normal hour. It is ready whenever you are ready. Whenever you come down here, the beer bongs and the beer pong will be flowing. We played beer pong for John's birthday. That was pretty fun. It was a good time. You gotta pick and choose those nights. You can't just do that every night. When you come down there, you plan on asserting your dominance on your home beer pong table. It is waiting for you. The invitation is always open. Always open. John can finally drink a beer. He turned 30. He is officially 30 years old now. He's old and apparently already in pain. That's why he's not here. No, he's got some sort of sinus infection or something. He would not be able to talk properly if he was over here tonight. So that is why I'm by myself tonight. He's such a homie. Again, I don't talk like that. I'm sorry, that sounded so weird. Can't say stuff like that. All right. You guys are ridiculous. Jacob, technically that 3070 is spoken for, but hopefully I'll know on Monday if it's like official and how quick it's gonna happen. But if you are interested in a actually, if you want a computer, I've been eyeing one for a while that the guy says he still has down in Wichita. If you want a $2,000 computer for $700, let me know. Let me know. I'll go down to Wichita with you. Have Devon build you. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to build one, I love doing that. Let's do it. I got PC part picker pages for days. What kind of computer do you want to build? But, I mean, we don't have to stay there. You go there, pick it up. Honestly, the only reason I haven't gone down there yet is because I don't want to drive 2.5 hours one way just to figure out, like, oh, this computer doesn't, like, actually turn on anymore, or, like, it makes me nervous, right? I'll go up and usually meet up with just about anybody and like look at a computer, but when it's that far away, I'm like, I don't know if I want to risk a random meetup 2.5 hours one way. So if you know anybody in Wichita that would go and like look at it for us, let me know. Because it is an insane computer for the price that he's asking. And it has been on the marketplace for a while. So I'm sure that he would come down even farther. Achievements and all. And you can watch adult videos on a screen that isn't your phone. It is. You have no idea how many times I've been like this close to just being like, all right, taking tomorrow off work. I'm going to go get it. If I just had like a use for it, if I didn't already have like 8 different gaming computers in my house right now. Otherwise, if you want to go something much, much simpler, or much, much less powerful, but still capable, I do have, like Amelia's computer. I was talking about building her a new computer. So again, whether you wanted to just build a much smaller computer, or if you're interested in taking Amelia's computer off of me for a discount, then I'll go and build her something new. That one's it's a 1660, a 9th gen i5, nothing crazy, but it definitely plays games. She's never had any problems with it. Sea of Thieves, Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox. She's played a bunch of different games on it. Never had any issues. The nice thing about that computer is it's also, very upgradable, right? If a 1660 is fine for a year or two and then you want to upgrade it, no problems. It's not that old. It's a 9th gen i5. And it's not like I'm trying to rip you off here. You really just need a GPU upgrade, but not in a rush. There's a lot of really, really inexpensive graphics cards out there. Have some pogs. Yeah, so with all of the 4000 series cards coming out and getting out there, finally coming back into stores and being available like at retail and stuff, there is a lot of graphics cards out on the marketplace right now. Lots of good cards. Lots of good pogs, too. I actually found all my pogs. Were you here for that stream that I did read, where I pulled out all my pogs? If you never had a gaming PC, do it. You never regret it. Yeah, for real. I built my first computer in high school, and I have not been without one since. Every time I get something like this where I'm like, oh, it's a laptop, it'll be fine. I'm like, I want my PC back. No, this one's pretty sweet. This one is pretty sick. I don't really... The only thing I miss is that I can't do anything with this one. I could go swap out GPUs and whatever on any other desktop. It's like a lifestyle change, life cycle change within a gamer. You're exposed to so much more too. Yeah, that's half the reason. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, because if you, the difference is, do you want to play on your TV on your couch, or do you want to play, at your desk in a desk chair? So it just depends on how you want to play, but. Yeah, I've gotten used to enough sitting at my desk and playing that way. You're always swapping parts out of OEM PCs. I mean, you can definitely do that, but I mean, unless some of these parts are getting so cheap that, man, sometimes you can go new. I put together a PC part picker list just the other day for like a bare minimum like gaming PC. No graphics card. I mean, brand new for everything, latest gens. It was just like it was the higher end i3. I don't remember which one it was. For brand new everything was like $350, $400, and then you throw in a $200-$300 graphics card. I mean, I know that an old office computer is going to be cheaper than that, but see Jacob becoming a GTA 4. What about a GTA 5 role-playing legend as a dirty lawyer? That sounds like fun. We should get a big GTA roleplay server going. Yeah, that one. The one that's only been out for like 15 years, Reed. Come on. I'd be down for getting a server together, though. I played GTA 5 when it first came out. I have not played it since. I mean, I'm pretty sure I own it a couple different places. Like, I own it on Xbox and I own it on like Steam, but I have not played it in a very long time. Closest you got was Crackdown. Okay. Was it Crackdown that they re-released on Xbox not long ago, and it was just a disaster? Crackdown 3, is that what I'm thinking of? Crackdown was fun. I've played a little bit of Saints Row in the last couple of years. Sunset Overdrive was a wash. Where are you coming up with random games from, Reed? Titanfall was... Yeah, why... Stop bringing up the Microsoft Store days. Yeah, the one where Terry Crews... Yes. Okay, we're thinking of the same game then. Okay. Yeah, that was one of those that, like, I remember pre-downloading and was, like, super excited to play. And it released and was just terrible. You had to download 2 separate games, one for the story and one for the multiplayer, and nobody knew how it worked, and it was a mess. It was a mess. The OG, yeah, see, I don't... That was a long time. I don't know if I actually played the original. Or if I did, it wasn't for very long. It was a couple sessions type of thing. I don't remember much about it. Oh, yep, it's past my bedtime. Oh my gosh. All right, Reed, go to bed. Take your meds. Go to bed. Is it bedtime now? Yes. It's after 10 o'clock already. You're not going to bed? I am. Man, I need to fix this. I need to fix it. I need to get a higher quality stand. Good job. Good job, Reed. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. All right. It is time for me to go to bed, though. I appreciate you guys being here. If you direct your anger into your poop life, is a lot happier. Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Yes, thanks for being here. I hope everybody has a good night. We will be back in 1 week and 1 day, Saturday night. New day, same time, same place, right here. hopefully we'll have some good stuff. All right. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you later.